So for many years, we have been loading Android apps, Android applications, streaming apps onto your Fire Stick, your Fire TV devices. And over the last probably maybe 6 months, you've probably seen many articles about Fire TVs getting rid of Android apps. Fire TV's changing its operating system. Fire TV, you won't be able to jailbreak anymore. You won't be able to sideload anymore. And you probably seen all these videos or news articles coming out. But what I'm here to say to you today is it's not going to happen. I can't see it happening, and I'm going to tell you why on this video. Before we do that, though, if you can, do remember to hit that subscribe button. I am Dr. Squiffy. I've been doing Fire Stick videos for nearly 6 years, and this is going to be my opinion on what's going on. Okay, and I think that's fair to share to you guys. So if you are brand new here, do hit that follow button. We've got tons of streaming videos, whether it's your Fire Stick or other streaming devices. And we've got many other videos for you as well to keep you up to date and safe online. Okay, brilliant. So what are we talking about? So there's many articles out there. Amazon has begun replacing its Android with its own software, the Vega software, which everyone's talking about, and they saying it's going to come to Fire TV. This to start with, has not been announced by Amazon. Okay, first things first, Amazon have never announced that their Fire TV OS is disappearing. They have never announced they're getting rid of Android operating system, and they have never announced they're going to be blocking sideloading, jailbreaking, or Amazon apps, Android apps. Sorry. So there's the first thing. But there was obviously people have picked up on job vacancies for the new operating system. People have picked up on obviously those sort of things, and the new operating system has rolled out to certain devices which are like Echo devices, things like this, which don't really need a Fire TV Android operating system because it runs different. It runs their shields, it runs their screens, it tabs, that sort of stuff. So it doesn't really need it. Obviously, these Echo devices have got their new OS on, testing it. It rolled out to a couple, probably nearly 6 months ago, and again, has not rolled out to any Fire TV devices. Not one. My Fire TV device, I can still sideload anything I want to. I can still add anything I want to, and nothing is blocked apart from apps which maybe change their operating system, change their launchers, that sort of stuff. So it still works just as good as it ever did. I've been using all the way back to let's go, Gen 1, all the way up to a Fire TV Cube 3 and a Max 2. So, second reason why I think this isn't going to happen. Let's take a look here. Let me find for you. This is Amazon's App Store. Okay, this is the Fire TV App Store for one. All their apps on their App Store are Android. So if they're going to block Android applications on their new operating system, their whole App Store is almost a little bit redundant. It kind of defeats the object of what they do. Okay, yes, you can still download it onto your phones and all that, but they don't have their operating system really on phones or anything like that. Well, they have their Fire OS on tablets, so it makes no sense for them to block all the apps in their App Store, which gets millions probably of views a day and downloads a day on their own App Store, let alone the sideloading side of things. It just, again, makes absolutely zero sense. Okay, and until we get any official word, also makes zero sense. Fire Sticks, the current Fire Sticks are said they're running this operating system pretty much till 2027. So you may see the articles out there saying it's being blocked, they're banned sideloading. But again, you've got at least another 3 years on the operating system you're doing, minimum. But again, my opinion, they will not be updating the current Fire TV sticks with any new operating system, because I can tell you what, it would be absolute carnage. Okay, absolute carnage, because most of these applications, even Netflix, Apple TV, whichever application you want to use, they haven't created apps for any new operating system yet via Amazon. So it makes, again, zero sense. We would know more about it if they had been told. We would know more if people were making these applications. We would know all this sort of stuff already, but we don't. All we've got is a few rumours from some blogs, some YouTubers, that sort of stuff, and they've all jumped on the bandwagon saying Fire Sticks and Amazon are blocking. I don't work for Amazon. I'm not paid by Amazon or Fire Sticks or anything like that. But in my mind, it's my opinion. Obviously, all of this is my opinion. It just makes zero sense. Zero sense. I believe I've heard some rumours that there's a new Fire TV device out for beta testing, or been offered out for beta testing. So that'd be interesting to see whether that comes with a new operating system. But again, I very think it'd be unlikely. The Vega operating system runs on Linux, I believe, which is no reason they can't put Android apps on these things. They had Android apps going onto Windows via the Amazon App Store. So it's all there for you, and I can guarantee there'll be apps for you no matter what. Brilliant. I'm going to disappear because I wanted to share my opinion. What I'd really like to hear is actually your opinions underneath. That would make me feel good if I can understand your opinions and let me know what you think. Again, if you're brand new here, hit that follow button. Real quick word from one of our partners. IPVanish is a partner of ours. Another Android app, but they also have a Windows app. They have apps for all operating systems. So very likely would work for what you need as well. Brilliant. So if you want that, that's linked underneath. But until then, I've been Doc Squiffy. I wanted to share my, what I would call professional opinion, but I've been doing this for years now. And that's what I've shared with you. So if you do like that, hit that follow button. Check out the rest of my videos. Check out all my socials underneath. And I'll see you soon.